Hello and welcome to MGTracey. Yesterday we were having a go with the new Tassimo machine, trying out the Cadbury's chocolate orange, and also it's an easy, quick, simple way to make sure you're getting the perfect Costa latte from your machine. Now today we're doing something very different. You've probably heard people talking about matcha, so I'm going to read out actually what it says on the back here really. Matcha is a pure high-grade green tea. The leaves are ground into an ultra-fine powder. It's a very good source of antioxidants, a natural source of energy and focus, and it supports a healthy metabolism. I don't know if that's right, let me know if you think it is, but definitely all the stars in Hollywood, they're all talking about this. Now it's quite new and it can be used to make a smoothie, you can put it in your baking, or you can make a matcha latte, which was the one that really got me. However, how are we going to do that given none of the coffee machine manufacturers currently do a matcha coffee? So what I'm going to try is, you can buy these, I'll put the links below, these reusable pods, so you can put your own coffee, or in this case we'll put matcha in it. That's the Dolce Gusta version, so you can see it has a filter and it fits the machine, allows the machine to build up the pressure. If you've got an espresso machine, again I'll put the links below, but you can find these cheaply as well, and you just put in, if you wanted your own coffee. A lot of people use this because you can't get that many decaf coffees, and if that's important to you and you have a particularly nice one that's not available in Nespresso or Dolce Gusta, then you can just put it in here, clip it shut, pop that pod in the machine, run it in the normal way. When it's finished, empty the pod into your food recycling, rinse it, bosh, you're ready to go again. So yes, this is going to be a live experiment to see if we can get this to work, see what it's like. I'm going to whisk up some milk and I'm going to put this in the Dolce Gusta, and we're going to see if we can do a matcha latte. Don't forget to like, that really helps me, and if you can, please subscribe. Let's jump straight into a matcha latte. So as no one actually makes this for a coffee machine and we're doing it ourselves, I'll show you what you need to do to the milk. I've already turned this machine on and run some water through it just to make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure you've got a fresh tank of water in the back. So we'll do that now. Like most Dolce Gusta, you can't make a lot of drinks from the tanks. I only do 2 and a bit, but there we are. Right, as we're doing this ourselves, we haven't got a milk pod, so we're going to put the milk in ourselves. So I'm going to use some fresh milk and one of these little sort of coffee whisk things. You can find these on Temu or Amazon, and they just have a spring on the end that's really going to froth the milk up for us. I'm not sure how much, let's see how this goes. Right, that seems enough, so that's fine. So that's our milk. Now I'm going to microwave that just for 5 or 6 seconds, because otherwise the milk's going to be a bit cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be fine. Right, actually that took a little bit longer, so maybe you need 20 seconds there just to get that nice. Right, now we're going to do the tricky bit I've never done before. I'm going to open our packet of matcha. This came from Amazon, I'll put the links below. It's not a lot of money, then again I don't know how much you're getting in here. You've got a little resealable pack, and you've got some very strange looking stuff inside, and to be honest, it looks like paint powder. So right, next thing we need to get that into there somehow, so let's do that. I'm going to spoon that in and then press that down, ready to fit into the machine. I'm doing it on a plate because undoubtedly, as always, I'm going to make a mess here. Right, it smells very tea, and I suppose it would do, wouldn't it? So it's going to be 2.5 little teaspoons, I think, to fill up the Dolce Gusto pod. If you're using the Nespresso one, then that's much smaller. Right, that's not the easiest thing in the world to do. But right, let's take that out of there. We can get our latte glass in. Lift that one up. Put your special pod you've just made in there. And you need to try and make sure that your hole's at the front here, because it's not going to punch a new hole, it's going to use the existing hole, so the pin is just at the front, so try and do that there. We'll put our glass in. We've obviously got green here, which is great. We'll clip that down, and now we're going to go over to the right on this machine, which is going to put the hot water in. Now, a lot of people say my Dolce Gusto vibrates. They just do the way the motors are set up in them. Yeah, so they can be a little bit rattly. You can see that we're getting the green in there. And that's about done. And there we are. Probably a little bit too much foam I've put there, haven't I? But there you can see, oh, we've got the swirly sort of Guinness pattern. So you've got there a matcha latte, and it certainly looks really good. It looks like a mint ice cream. Obviously it smells of tea, and that's going to be quite warm, so we'll just leave that a little second and I'll have a go. You can compare it there with a sort of normal latte. We've got a bit more froth where we've used the machine, but if matcha's your thing and that's going to be really healthy for you, then at least we found a way to put that into your coffee machine. And then you've got your pod that we've just done. That's a little bit finicky. It's not obviously as easy as just putting in a normal Dolce Gusto, but you do end up with one. I think we're probably ready now. We'll have a little taste of that, shall we? Let's have a go. Well, I'm not a tea drinker, and I like that. There's a more drier taste to it, I suppose. You have got tea, but not the same as a black tea. I really quite like that. I think that's quite interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think of matcha, how you've got on with it in your machine. Don't forget, all different links are below in the description box of this video. Please like, share and subscribe. This is Paul from London. I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio for now.